Welcome back to my channel. Today, we dive deep into one of the most riveting and intense storylines currently unfolding on ABC General Hospital. We're going to explore the complex and dark journey of Cyrus, a character whose quest for redemption is continually undermined by a series of calculated and sinister actions that have left the community reeling. Buckle up as we unpack the layers of betrayal, deception, and the struggle for trust that define Cyrus's narrative arc. Cyrus, the illusion of redemption. In recent times, Cyrus has been fervently portraying himself as a reformed individual. After a turbulent past marked by numerous transgressions and heinous crimes, he appears genuinely intent on changing his ways. Cyrus's efforts to present himself as a man of virtue and remorse are evident in his interactions with the community and his attempts to mend broken relationships. However, his journey towards redemption is fraught with obstacles, primarily stemming from the deep-seated mistrust and skepticism that the residents of General Hospital harbor towards him. Despite his apparent transformation, Cyrus's past actions continue to cast a long shadow over his present. The community's reluctance to accept his newfound persona is a testament to the gravity of his previous deeds. People remain wary, their eyes filled with doubt, and their hearts closed to the possibility of his change. This persistent mistrust suggests that Cyrus's true nature remains unaltered, and his efforts to rebuild his image are met with persistent resistance. The first crack, Sam's mysterious death. The first major incident that sowed the seeds of doubt about Cyrus's transformation occurred 3 months ago. Sam, a beloved member of the community, was found dead in the hospital under suspicious circumstances. Initially, authorities attributed her death to a tragic medical error, believing that a well-meaning doctor had inadvertently administered an incorrect dosage of medication. This explanation, while plausible, did little to quell the growing unease among those who knew Sam and her close connections. Unbeknownst to the authorities at the time, Cyrus had orchestrated Sam's demise by injecting her with a lethal amount of digitalis, a potent cardiac glycoside. This calculated act of murder was masked as a medical mishap, allowing Cyrus to evade suspicion and continue his facade of reformation. The failure to immediately connect Cyrus to Sam's death highlights both his cunning and the community's initial willingness to overlook past misdeeds in the hope of his redemption. Escalation of violence, Dex's tragic fate. The situation took a darker turn a month ago when Cyrus's malevolent intentions resurfaced with alarming intensity. Dex, another prominent figure within the hospital community, became the next victim of Cyrus's sinister plans. In a secluded alley, Cyrus brutally attacked Dex, leaving him grievously injured. This brazen act of violence was a clear signal that Cyrus's transformation was superficial at best. Once Dex was rushed to the hospital, Cyrus seized the opportunity to administer digitalis once more, this time ensuring Dex's death was swift and irreversible. The consequences of this act were devastating, not only for Dex's loved ones but also for Liz, a dedicated nurse who found herself unfairly blamed for Dex's death. Despite Liz's unwavering commitment to patient care and her immediate denials of any wrongdoing, the blame was unjustly placed on her, leading to her dismissal from her position. This miscarriage of justice further illustrates Cyrus's manipulative nature and his willingness to destroy innocent lives to protect his own secrets. A pattern of manipulation, Michael's near-fatal explosion. The most recent and perhaps most alarming incident occurred this week, adding another layer of complexity to Cyrus's character and his ongoing battle with the community. Michael was critically injured in an explosion that rocked Sunny's residence. The explosion left Michael with severe burns, placing him in a life-threatening condition that required immediate medical attention. Cyrus, undeterred by previous close calls, targeted Michael with the same lethal dose of digitalis he had used before. This repeated pattern of behavior indicated a deep-seated agenda beyond mere self-preservation or petty revenge. Cyrus's consistent method of eliminating his targets suggests a calculated and methodical approach to his actions, reinforcing the notion that his quest for redemption is a mere facade masking his true intentions. The narrow escape and capture. In the chaos following the explosion at Sonny's home, Cyrus attempted to inject Michael with digitalis once again. However, luck was not on his side this time. A vigilant nurse at the hospital noticed irregularities in Michael's treatment, raising red flags about the administration of digitalis. This keen observation disrupted Cyrus's plan, forcing him to flee the scene in a desperate bid to avoid capture. Cyrus's escape was short-lived, however, as law enforcement swiftly apprehended him shortly after his flight. This turn of events was not merely coincidental but the result of Detective Dantes' meticulous and strategic investigation. Dante had long harbored suspicions that someone was targeting Sonny, and his intuition led him to orchestrate a series of events designed to corner Cyrus. By anticipating Cyrus's moves and setting up a situation where Cyrus would be compelled to act, Dante effectively ensured that justice would finally be served. Detective Dantes Masterstroke. Detective Dante's role in Cyrus's downfall cannot be overstated. His ability to foresee Cyrus's actions and manipulate circumstances to expose him showcases his expertise and dedication to uncovering the truth. Dante's strategic planning involved piecing together the patterns of Cyrus's previous crimes, identifying the common thread of digitalis poisoning, and linking them to the current spree of violence. This methodical approach not only highlighted Dante's proficiency as an investigator but also underscored the intricate cat-and-mouse game between him and Cyrus. The culmination of Dante's efforts resulted in Cyrus's arrest, bringing an end to his reign of terror within the General Hospital community. This victory for law enforcement is bittersweet, as it marks the end of Cyrus's destructive influence but also leaves the community grappling with the aftermath of his actions and the deep wounds he inflicted. Cyrus's justifications and final confrontations. Despite being captured and facing the consequences of his actions, Cyrus remains defiant and unrepentant. He maintains that his deeds were not driven by malice but by a misguided sense of liberation for others. This twisted rationale suggests that Cyrus views himself as a liberator rather than a mere murderer, adding a complex layer to his character and motivations. In a dramatic confrontation, Sonny directly questions Cyrus about the bombing of his home, a pivotal moment that encapsulates the tension and anger Cyrus has sown. Cyrus vehemently denies any involvement, reinforcing his narrative of innocence and further infuriating Sonny and the community. This denial not only fuels the anger and frustration of those he has wronged but also leaves a lingering uncertainty about the true extent of his involvement in various incidents, including the devastating explosion at Sonny's residence. The ripple effects on the community. Cyrus's actions have had profound and far-reaching impacts on the General Hospital community. Trust has been eroded, relationships have been strained, and the once cohesive community now grapples with fear and suspicion. The wrongful dismissal of Liz, the loss of Sam and Dex, and the near-fatal injuries inflicted upon Michael are testaments to the chaos Cyrus has sown. Moreover, the psychological toll on the individuals involved cannot be understated. Liz, unjustly blamed and fired, must contend with the loss of her career and the stain on her reputation, despite her innocence. Sonny, dealing with the destruction of his home and the threat to his loved ones, must navigate the anger and betrayal felt towards Cyrus. Michael, fighting for his life, becomes another casualty in Cyrus's relentless pursuit, highlighting the personal tragedies intertwined with the broader narrative of deceit and manipulation. The quest for truth and redemption. The storyline of Cyrus on ABC General Hospital serves as a compelling exploration of themes such as redemption, trust, and the enduring impact of one's past. Cyrus's attempt to reinvent himself juxtaposed against his ongoing spree of violence raises poignant questions about the possibility of genuine change and the extent to which one can overcome their darker impulses. As the community strives to rebuild and heal from the trauma inflicted by Cyrus, viewers are invited to ponder the intricate dynamics of forgiveness and the true nature of transformation. Can Cyrus ever truly redeem himself, or is he destined to remain a symbol of betrayal and fear? The unfolding events suggest that while the community can move forward, the scars left by Cyrus's actions will linger, serving as a constant reminder of the delicate balance between trust and suspicion. Looking ahead, what's next for General Hospital? As we continue to follow this riveting narrative, the future holds numerous possibilities for both the characters and the overarching storyline. The arrest of Cyrus marks a significant turning point, but the repercussions of his actions are far from over. The community must navigate the aftermath, addressing the wounds he has caused and seeking ways to restore the sense of safety and trust that was shattered. Detective Dante's role in uncovering the truth highlights the importance of perseverance and dedication in the face of adversity. His efforts not only brought Cyrus to justice but also set a precedent for how the community can confront and overcome such challenges. The resilience of characters like Liz, Sonny, and Michael will be crucial as they move forward, each dealing with their own personal battles while contributing to the collective healing process. For viewers, the storyline offers a rich tapestry of emotions and lessons about the complexities of human nature, the possibility of change, and the enduring struggle between good and evil. As ABC General Hospital continues to weave this intricate plot, audiences are kept on the edge of their seats, eager to see how the characters will evolve and how the community will overcome the darkness that has momentarily engulfed it. Cyrus's journey on ABC General Hospital is a testament to the show's ability to craft multi-dimensional characters and compelling storylines that resonate deeply with audiences. His facade of redemption, juxtaposed with his relentless pursuit of violence, creates a character that is both enigmatic and terrifying. The community's struggle to reconcile their desire for his reformation with the undeniable evidence of his past actions adds layers of tension and drama to the narrative. As we witness Cyrus's eventual capture and the community's efforts to heal, we are reminded of the enduring themes of trust, betrayal, and the quest for justice that lie at the heart of human relationships. Next, we'll explore the emotional turmoil surrounding Lulu Falconeri's return to Port Charles and the seismic shifts her reawakening has caused in the lives of her loved ones. Buckle up as we uncover the layers of grief, love, guilt, and danger that threaten to engulf her world. Dante Falconeri and Lulu's fragile reunion. At the heart of Lulu's struggles lies her complicated relationship with Dante Falconeri. Dante's journey of mourning, healing, and eventual companionship with Sam McCall left deep scars that Lulu is now forced to confront. Sam's tragic death, giving her liver to save Lulu, has cast a long shadow over their reunion. This isn't just about rekindling an old flame, it's about navigating a minefield of emotions, guilt, and respect for Sam's memory. Dante is a man torn between the past and the present, and Lulu's presence is both a balm and a burden. Will Dante be able to reconcile his feelings, or will the specter of Sam's sacrifice forever linger between them? Brooklyn's Secrets, a time bomb waiting to explode. Brooklyn Quartermain has always been a wildcard in Port Charles, and her history with Dante could prove to be the straw that breaks the camel's back for Lulu. While Lulu is trying to rebuild her life brick by brick, any revelations about Brooklyn and Dante's shared past might shatter her fragile progress. Brooklyn, with her penchant for stirring up trouble and her unfiltered honesty, could inadvertently become the catalyst for yet another emotional collapse for Lulu. The Quartermain's notorious knack for drama ensures that this subplot will be anything but straightforward. Cyrus Renaud, the threat in the shadows. Cyrus Renaud, the ever-present danger in Port Charles, adds another layer of tension to Lulu's precarious position. His obsession with her teeters between a twisted form of protection and a looming threat. Cyrus's motivations are murky at best. Does he see Lulu as a symbol of redemption, or is his fixation rooted in something far more sinister? His potential to disrupt Lulu's recovery adds an ominous dimension to her already challenging reality. Will Lulu's family step in to shield her from this lurking menace, or will Cyrus find a way to tighten his grip? The weight of missed time, Rocco and Charlotte's new worlds. Lulu's struggles are compounded by the heart-wrenching realization that the world has moved on without her. Rocco, her once baby boy, is now a young man with experiences and memories she wasn't a part of. Charlotte, whose whereabouts were once unknown, has become a puzzle she is desperate to solve. Reconnecting with her children requires navigating a labyrinth of emotions, from guilt to hope. Lulu's absence during their formative years has left her grappling with the fear that she might never bridge the gap created by time. Laura and Lucky, a beacon in the darkness. Through all the chaos, Lulu's anchor remains her family. Laura Collins, with her resilience and wisdom, has weathered her own storms and is uniquely positioned to guide Lulu through hers. Lucky Spencer, Lulu's brother, is another pillar of support, offering her the sibling bond that might just help her stay grounded. Together, Laura and Lucky represent the unconditional love and stability that Lulu desperately needs. Their experiences with trauma and recovery provide a roadmap for Lulu as she tries to find her footing in a world that feels unfamiliar. A mental health battle looming. Lulu's history of mental health struggles adds another layer of complexity to her recovery. The psychological toll of missing 4 years of life, combined with the grief over losing her father, Luke Spencer, and her cousin, Spencer Cassadine, is immense. There's a very real possibility that Lulu's grief could spiral into depression, potentially delaying her physical and emotional recovery. Port Charles has seen its fair share of struggles, but few characters have faced the multi-layered challenges that Lulu is up against. Laura and Lulu, the mother-daughter bond. The relationship between Laura and Lulu is poised to take center stage as they navigate this tumultuous chapter together. Laura's journey has been marked by her own set of tragedies, from losing Luke to confronting her past with Valentine Cassadine. These experiences have equipped her to guide Lulu through her darkest moments. Their bond, forged through shared pain and mutual understanding, could become the foundation upon which Lulu rebuilds her life. Hope amid the chaos. Despite the overwhelming challenges, there are glimmers of hope for Lulu. Her determination to reconnect with her children, rebuild her relationship with Dante, and find peace with her past demonstrates her resilience. Port Charles has always been a town where drama reigns supreme, but it's also a place where love and family triumph in the end. Thank you for joining us on the ABCGH Spoilers channel. Stay tuned as Lulu Falconeri's story continues to unfold, with twists, turns, and emotional revelations guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your seat. Port Charles never fails to deliver the drama, and this chapter promises to be one of its most compelling yet.